So I came across a couple of articles while I was kind of drafting up some questions here, and I saw that every one of them seems to be saying that Goku versus Frieza is the greatest Dragon Ball fight in the whole franchise. Do you guys agree with that? If so, why? If not, why? And which one is your alternative that you think is the best Dragon Ball fight? So starting off with you, Matt, get things rolling.
I got you. So y'all know this one's very near and dear to my heart, Gary. We already had talked about it. So Goku Frieza, goated. Obviously, like Goku versus Majin Vegeta, goated. But my personal favorite fight is Chibi Trunks versus Goten. Best of the boys, the juniors tournament, the soundtrack, the fight choreography, the stakes, the Prince family getting a W over the Sun family. Everything about that fight is epic, bro. Like the young bulls Super Saiyan transformations. And we never since Dragon Ball get to see like an actual tournament finish where we get the finale and we get a winner, get their hand raised at the end. It's always buffoonery that happens at these world tournaments every time. So we get to finish the fight. Trunks gets the win because he is the son of the prince, and that's how you know everything's right in the world, bro. Best of the boys. What a fight. And then
he also did the underhanded tactic. I will say it runs in the Prince bloodline. Underhanded tactics runs in the Prince bloodline.
Uncontrollable Kamehameha
you know,
as well.
I'm just saying, it seems
winning
like
is winning. Winning.
Hey, Richie, let him know, bro. I'm tired of quoting Vin Diesel on this platform, bro. Whether it's an inch or a mile, a win is a win.
Lovely.
That's my favorite one, though, bro. That fight is like what turned like my stand-up of Dragon Ball to like mega stand-up. I was like, oh no, this is that shit, bro. Like changed my life forever.
Well, that was in the Boo saga, correct?
Yeah,
right?
so yeah. I had already been locked in, had the toys out, everything. But you know, like in the States, the way that they dubbed it, they like kept hitting like the Android saga and it would go back to now. Like, it took forever for the Boo saga to get here. But you could buy the physical video copies of it, like in video stores. So I, was just like browsing through. Shout outs to Suncoast Video. Don't even think they exist anymore. And I had seen like that video, and I was just like, oh shit, that's not Future Trunks. He's small. Oh, that's the baby. Got the tape. Game changer. And then they hit you with the PyCon Goku theme. That crazy banger battle fight, bro. Yeah, next level, dog. Next level. Love that fight.
All right, fair.
But all right, so there was something that you said. Honestly, that fight kind of goes. I don't really have too much recollection besides like how it ended type of thing. But you said something, and I think I might have misheard you. You said since Dragon Ball that was the first end of the tournament, or in all of Dragon Ball that was the first end.
No, I was saying we rarely ever get since Dragon Ball we rarely ever get like the finish of a world tournament saga. Shit always goes left, like off the rails.
He is right. Yeah.
So to see a completed tournament with an actual winner, it's just like, oh, this is a pleasant surprise. Love this.
Yeah. And then what? They ended up teaming up and being the Masked Man is
Mighty Mask.
The Mighty Mask. Yeah. That's it. I think that's a solid pick though.
18 versus Mighty Mask with Hercule in the background. That's a slept-on fight too. A mad comedy, but that wasn't a terrible fight.
The true champ was letting the woman and the kids fight. The true champ was just sitting back, right? So I'm letting you know that now Hercule is the true champion of the world. And I'm letting you know that now. I fall for that propaganda.
He beat Cell, bro. He beat Cell.
I used to like Hercule, man, innit?
The only thing is he's rich. Eat the rich. Obviously the Frieza fight is goated, right? It is a goated fight. It is the most memorable fight in the series. I will say that for better or for worse. Long. Yeah, that's why I said for better or for worse, it is the most memorable fight. My personal favorite would be, obviously, I've said it before on this platform, is Cell versus Goku. That's my personal favorite. It gives me everything from OG that I love and everything. Tricks. Yeah, like the choreography, and then you see everything like the whole Tien stuff again. You see pretty much just everything that we've seen before in OG and Z, and it just meshes it together perfectly. My runner up to that, though, would be the first time Goku and Tien fought in the 22nd tournament. That's my second favorite fight in the series, because that's when we started seeing real different techniques again, right?
You're talking about the one where Goku lost, right? Talking about that
one? Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, because when he won, he saved the world. When he won, he saved the world when it mattered. Okay.
I got you.
See, he goes with the propaganda. We can't even go into a conversation without the. God damn.
I just wanted to make sure, which fight you were talking about.
Censor this man.
He said, mute that man's mic.
But yeah, no, those are my one. The Tien versus Goku one that's when we start seeing a bunch of the different techniques and stuff again. We see the forearm and everything. Well, Tien actually felt like he lost that one. So, it just so happened that he got hit by Truck Kun. That was like the first time Truck Kun won. So Goku really did win. So he just gets robbed at the end. Same thing, what happened to him when
here it comes.
Oh, you win, sucker punch. But we'll get to that later.
I think we will get to that later.
Y'all keep forcing me to talk about Vin Diesel on this podcast.
So yeah, you quote Vin Diesel for Vegeta, but yet it took until the Buu saga for him to understand family. So
that's because my man was a slave. Like he had no social media, bro. My man
sounds like a skill issue to me.
He got Prince TSD, bro. Like it's a lot going on. He got Prince.
Thorfinn got through it. Thorfinn understood it. Vegeta didn't. Mindset.
He was working through it by himself, bro. Nappa wasn't a good sounding board, bro. He's like, yeah, bro, my dad died and a lot going on. Nappa's like, I don't fucking know. I got a shitty support system.
CT. I don't know what you're talking about.
He said, I was off world when your dad died, brother. Couldn't do nothing about it. I'm sorry.
You got something, man.
That's why Vegeta let his ass die. That's why he killed him. He's like, remember that time I came to you when I was vulnerable about my dad? Yeah. Didn't give me shit back, bro.
Hey, look, in Nappa's defense, he probably had some brain worms from all those bug people he was eating. Okay, he probably had something going on.
My man had Lyme disease for sure, bro. That's why his hair. That's why his hair fell out. Yeah. That's why his hair fell out. That's what it is. We cracked the code.
We understood what Toriyama was putting down.
We see it. We see the vision.
Go on, Richie. What about you? Because I know you didn't quite agree with Tim's choice for Goku.
I never agree with Tim's choice of a sparring match being a great fight. All right, I'm sorry. Cell and Goku was a sparring match. They were feeling each other out, and that's it. It goes no further than that, bro. But listen, listen. All jokes aside, the best fight in the whole of Dragon Ball is Jackie Chan, Goku in the finals.
Oh, great!
Every technique you want, bro. They threw different techniques. Goku replicated them. We got the great ape in that situation. We got that lightning attack that Master Roshi did. I'm sorry, Jackie Chan.
Put some respect on his name.
Whoa,
spoiler alert, bro.
But that he used against these Grandpa Gohan, innit? Like, bro, there was different techniques in that whole thing. We got the first time the after image technique. First time we saw the after image technique. That fight had it all, bro. That fight.
I will say that fight. Pretty soon, the association did a bracket for it with some other members, and that one in the Cell fight came up to the last two. But I'm not gonna let y'all know the winners.
Oh, it's clearly the Jackie Chan fight.
Clearly, Krillin.
Oh, actually, hold on. I think we may have someone that disagrees with all of your fights.
It's clearly Krillin versus Bacteria Man. Okay, let's stop
playing. Versus Goku.
I tell Ted he's not allowed to comment anymore, bro.
They said block this man.